Boker Tov. Today is the yahrzeit of the tosfos Yom Tov. Tosfos Yom Tov was Rav Yom Tov Lippman Heller, Zichrono Livracha. And besides his great legacy of writing a beautiful explanation to the Mishnayos, he is known also for a tefillah that he wrote. He authored a tefillah after the terrible tragedies that occurred during what was called Tach, the Gzeros of Tach and Tat. Tach and Tat is 408, 409, referring to all the terrible, terrible tragedies and the killings and the spilling of blood of many, many, many neshamas, of Jewish neshamas. Around 300,000 Jews were killed over the years of Tach and Tat, and a little bit after that, during what was called Chalmoniki, who was an incredibly crazed murderer. And after all the tragedies that occurred, so the tosfos Yom Tov decided to find out what brought about such decrees against the Jewish people. And he was shoel, I think it was becholam, he asked, and he did this after he fasted, and after he was mekabel upon himself, took upon himself different things in order to receive information from the Rabbi Daniel, from Hashem, to tell us how we could learn from this. What is it that Hashem wants from us? And he was told that it's because of the speaking during davening, speaking during the reading of the Torah, that allowed such decrees to come upon the Jewish people. And this is we're in a world today where really there's a whole new surge and a new attitude towards tefillah, towards davening. Rav Chaim Vital writes that b'schus davening is how we're going to come out of this galus, this exile. Why? Because as the Chafetz Chaim writes, and this is also earlier sources, that these same stages that took place before we came out of Mitzrayim is going to occur in the last galus. So here we are. It's now not abnormal. That means it's okay for a person today to walk into shul and not just about thinking about all the terrible and scary things which are written. I think there's much more focus now that we could have on the positive. The halacha says that a person who designates a spot, he'll have more success in his prayer. Why? Because it's okay now to walk into shul and decide, I'm just going to zone out. I'm going to zone in to the Rabbi Daniel, to Hashem, and I'm going to zone out from anything else that's going on. And if someone comes over to me, it's okay today to go like this. And if they want to speak to you, speak to you outside, it's okay. Maybe in a few years ago, it was like, what, you're being too frum? No, it's okay. And it's the right thing to do. And it's something that today we could accept. And b'schus, this new really approach to our davening, and b'schus the Aviotim Heller and all the tzaddikim that were moisa nefesh, gave their lives that their prayers should be answered, and our prayers should be answered, and it shouldn't be blocked. You know, they say there was a famous Rebbe that he once walked into a shul, and he said, I can't stay here. And they asked him why not. He said, all the prayers I can't move. The room is filled with prayers. And he said, what's wrong with that? A room filled with prayers, of davening, of tefillot? And he said, the tefillahs are just stuck here. They're not moving up. God forbid that we should have a shul that the tefillahs are not going up. We want the tefillahs to go up, and we want the tefillahs to have an effect. And the Yeshua should come today. So many Yeshuas that we all need. Hatzach Rabba to everyone.